for the first beginning part of the year. He's doing his thing. He's a veteran. I want you back in the good hoorah clap when he comes up here. Let's clap it up. Give it up for Ryan Nanish!
Yes, Vegas Beach. Why do I love you guys so much? I fucking love you. I have very special friends here tonight, but I have to give a special shout out to my grandma, my beautiful grandma, who hasn't missed a single one of my shows. So I'm turning 40 soon, right? It's kind of weird. I feel like I'm going through male menopause a little bit. But listen, it's a thing, dude. I can feel the change happening, you know? I'm getting soft. I feel like my mind is just, like, let itself go a little bit. Not in a bad way, because it's totally voluntary. You know, I enjoy the finer things in life now, I feel like, you know, like reading my horoscope. I don't know, going to therapy. A lot of therapy talk, you know? Weighing myself at Publix. That's fun. So through this process, I found out that my sign, apparently I'm a Taurus. Yeah. So we're stubborn, I guess, right? I don't know, I feel like there's worse things, right? Being stubborn. It also does make sense though, because the only reason I go to therapy is to prove to my wife that I'm right. Yeah, I've been crying a lot lately. Thank you. But so like animal shelter commercials, forget about it. It's over. I'm up to 2 rescue dogs right now. All right. Love them, they're great. I just got their emotional support letters in the mail. Cool, I think it's awfully presumptuous on my part for that, right? They're almost as traumatized as I am. And now they're in charge of my emotional health? How does that work? I don't know, I love it. And also, for the record, is not any dog or pet an emotional support animal? Right? Don't you think? I think it's kind of a racket. You know, like, do you ever see anyone holding a puppy? Like, oh yes, this one shall annoy me nicely. You know, isn't that what kids are for? I don't know, I did make a breakthrough though. I made a breakthrough in therapy last week, actually. I give all credit to the dogs, first of all. But I did make a breakthrough. I have accepted my height. I have. Not a big deal. It was hard for me for a while because when I was 15, my first girlfriend ever was 6'5". Yeah, weird, right? Not for me. I loved it. I thought we had a great yin-yang relationship. You know, she would read shit that I couldn't. I would pick shit up she dropped. You know? Our first kiss on the staircase, magic. Because I was, and as I dangled there in her arms, and all of my dignity drained out of me, I knew it was all downhill from there. Of course, we ended up breaking up because I couldn't reach her expectations. She fucks midgets now though, so she could have had all this. So I'm married now. I've been married for quite a while now, 18 years. 18 years. I could have murdered somebody on our first date and been out of prison by now. That's how I look at it. I love her though. I would do a life sentence for her. Yeah, I would go to death row for that woman to get away from that. I thought I would get the biggest groan in the night, but I didn't. No, I love her though. She's super cute. She's super cute when she's drunk. She's even super cute when she's angry. But when she's drunk and angry, She's hilarious. The other day we're having a little argument, so I try to diffuse it with humor, right? Because that's what I do, you know? So I go, well, you're assuming that. And you know what happens when you assume. As we all know the saying. And she goes, yeah, make an ass out of you, idiot. At which point, I realized whoever invented earplugs was definitely married. Or Italian, possibly, I don't know. But I feel like dealing with a drunk girl, like when they're super drunk, is like listening to a scratch CD. Do you remember CDs? When I think of CDs, I think of back home, like driving down the Jersey Shore in my yellow convertible Mustang with blue lights and my pink polo looking like a lava lamp. You know? Throwing in my Limp Bizkit CD, driving down there, jamming out like, we did it all for the nookie! The nookie! So you can take that cook, you can take that cook, you can take that cook. Take it out, you give it the old hot. You all know the one, right? Then she's okay for a while. And stick it up your, yeah! Stick it up your, yeah! 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 End up throwing it out the window on the parkway. You know, the CD, not her. But you thought about it, right? I don't know. So I love our little squabbles. Growing up as Jersey Italians, we yell a lot. What you would call excessively screaming, we call speaking passionately. Right? So the way I learned Italian is through Italian Sign Language. It's very easy. I'll give you a lesson in case you're ever in a squabble with an Italian. Right? It's all about the hand, the pointer finger and the thumb, right? So if they're touching in a downward motion, you're getting a very specific set of instructions. Alright? Louis, get the shovels. If the second finger touches, it's going to be a rant about the shovels. Louis, don't forget the shovels. Right? Now this is it. Pay attention, right? You're not doing it right. That's it. You're not doing it. I told you to get the shovels! And if that's accompanied by a smack, more than likely Louis is no longer with the company. We bring in Vinny. You know? It warmed my heart when this emoji came out because I've seen this hand so much in my life. It has so much meaning to me, you know? But a side note, before I get out of here, I thought this was funny. I was watching the news the other day and chess actually made headlines, right? This grand chess master of 50 years was beat by this kid who was 19. Right? Which is unheard of. That's like me beating LeBron James in one-on-one. You know, it doesn't happen. So I'm like, wow, how? You know, like was high school that bad? Who's got time for that, right? Turns out, dude cheated. And he cheated by putting a transmitter in his ass, which would send vibrations to know which move to make. You know how I know you're gay? You had to practice that, dude. How does that happen? I'm not bashing on the gays. I have very many gay friends. One is actually teaching me chess right now. But I'm gonna get out of here. Peace out. I'm just gonna leave you with my little words of wisdom, all right? Stay safe. Don't get trafficked. Make good choices. My name is Ryan.